Welcome to Free Express On. This is episode 3, and I myself am discussing about multiple interesting topics here on this podcast every day, and not every day, whenever possible. And let's get started. Just today, I was having a thought on my mind which I wanted to bring it here, which is a great time to talk right now. This is the evening, and the clouds are over my head. The sun is about to set, and this is a great time to speak about the nature, the world, the universe. Let's talk about that and how things shape up on their own way. I want to bring this amazing butterfly story, which you might think it is very beautiful, just like a butterfly. A butterfly starts from a small silkworm, or maybe a caterpillar. So this caterpillar, before it becomes a caterpillar, is a cocoon. The cocoon doesn't seem beautiful. It has its own nature. This cocoon slowly transforms into caterpillar, which slowly transforms into butterfly. Let's think about a cocoon when it's inside the shell, when it is not a caterpillar yet. This cocoon doesn't think, oh my god, someday I will become a butterfly, I will be looking very beautiful. The cocoon's job is to just wait for the time till it becomes a caterpillar and till it becomes a butterfly. The cocoon doesn't feel that, oh, that butterfly is beautiful, why I'm not like that? Or the cocoon is not thinking about, when will I become a butterfly, or will I become a butterfly? Even the caterpillar, its job is to eat as much as it can and break out its shell and get out and start flying. Very simple life cycle analogy. A butterfly can never become a butterfly unless it's shedding away its nature of being cocoon, of being caterpillar. If not, if it wants to stay like a cocoon, it never becomes a butterfly. The point is, the nature makes us transition from one place to another place without our own agenda. What we become, we become. That's it. If a caterpillar doesn't eat, it dies. If it eats, it becomes a butterfly. So it is our job if we want to eat or not. It's our job if we want to take actions or not. We are not fed with what we become in future, just like the cocoon, which is never fed if it becomes a butterfly or not. It just does its work. So what's my work to do? Right now I have different options. Let's say I'm working with multiple things. Maybe let's say I'm in my 10th grade, and my only job is to read for 10th grade. When I'm in inter, my only job is to do the 12th standard. When I am in BTech, my only job is to complete BTech. Life has thrown us something and we have to take it, right? Which personally I have completely changed. Maybe I stopped becoming a BTech guy and I did not like it, and I just came out of it, and I have taken some decision. It was my decision to which has turned me like into this, and definitely should I take that decision or not, and all these things done. Maybe if I just follow the life's path, maybe it would have been great. But if I was in BTech and I have completed a job, my nature wouldn't still or would still change course during Sunday. tried to become a caterpillar even before I completed my phase of cocoon, which is a massive mistake, but I did it. But someday I became, today I'm a caterpillar. I don't know, I like writing, I like the creative part in my life, and I'm doing something creative part in my life currently. The unorthodox ways I do in my life is very natural for me. Maybe when I'm in my graduation time, I could have just completed my graduation instead of thinking all these things which did not turn out well. Maybe I have completed my graduation, maybe do something what life throws at me. Maybe take a job, maybe the funds would have given me a lot of leverage to try my level of unorthodox types. I was into business mostly at that point of time. I wanted to do some business. Obviously, that business did not show up well. So I made mistakes. I'm here still. My nature is I have to keep doing things till the time comes, the breakthrough comes. The breakthrough happens someday. That is inevitable because it's already decided before. But how it happens is so if I was in my BTech, maybe I could have started a business much earlier. Maybe I could have the freedom I wanted. So all these things are just the part of life. Now my only job is to work on things that I wanted to do, and I'm just doing that. So my nature is acquiring wealth, maybe, or becoming free, or maybe X, Y, Z. I have a lot of things to do, but I can do few things which at this point of time I'm capable of doing few things. So I got to do with what is possible rather than thinking what I want to become or what I can't do. So right now this particular thing is what I'm feeling like it gives me that creative expression in my day. I'm doing this. I keep doing this until I want to do this, until it happens to into turns into something, or I don't know what happens. Something happens. So I would say keep doing the thing at the moment which is possible, and someday it turns out to be something, right? What it happens is never known to us. It just happens, and we have to just enjoy it, right? Someday cocoon becomes a caterpillar, and just caterpillar being caterpillar. Someday I become maybe a podcast specialist. When I become a podcast specialist, that's it. I have to be there. So things happen on their own. Previously, I used to force relationships into my life. I used to go behind people, talk with them again and again, which at some point of time I was completely unable to control the other person, where the other person has different interests. They are a human being, they are not a remote control, or they are not even a robot which has to give attention to me always. They have their own sorts of interests which I forego before. So I was thinking, how can I do this, how can I do that, but right now I'm just completely letting go of that. This is the biggest lesson of my life which I've been learning since past 5 years. And now I'm taking it easy. Whatever happens, someday things get better. Someday things get beautiful. I messed it up before. I'm not going to mess it this time. I just keep doing things what I like to do right now. I keep doing that. What feels like I'm doing right now, I will do that. And they turn out to be something. The point is, I am doing them consistently or not. This consistency is the only thing that keeps us moving forward. The momentum in life is damn important as far as I see. This particular consistency is where the nature also tunes into ourselves. So if the caterpillar is on and off, not eating and eating, not eating and eating, or it's just eating what's suitable for it for a few days and what's not suitable for it for a few days, and what happens? Right. So the point is all about that, and I see there is certain level of exaggeration. The cocoon butterfly symbol is a very simple example, but let's see in our real complex life, it is all very simple. Just keep doing the things we are doing right now. Do not mess them up. They become something. Just if it feels like you're interested, let's say you're reading something and you're good at music. The only point I want to say is keep doing the career and keep doing the music. Don't leave it. Don't leave either of them. Something turns out to be good, right? If it is not for you, it doesn't work out. If it is for you, it works out and you can become interested in that someday. So I would say keep trying, do not stop, and do not try to fast forward it, or do not try to expect that you are going to become, for example, you are going to become something in future. For example, if you are trying to be a singer, maybe you can become a music director. Who knows? God knows. So it's very simple. The idea is very simple. We got to do the things again and again and again till it becomes something. Dropping is not an option, but definitely changing the paths is not an option. And just I have started 3 different fucking things these few days back, and I do see this is going to be a whole lot of a buzz. That doesn't matter. We are going to do despite we like them, we don't like them. I'm trying 5 different things. One of them I will leave. 2 of them I will leave maybe after a few days. 3 of them I will leave maybe. 1 will be sticking on. So that one thing I will keep trying. And if anything comes up, I will add them and I will drop them. Okay, this is on and off part. And now I feel like whatever feels logical to me, I'm just adding them. So it's not I'm adding everything, because if it is not feeling logical or if it is not resonating with me, I'm not adding. For example, this is resonating with me, and I'm keeping it the simplest way. If something else is resonating with me, which is the services which I'm selling right now, it is the services I'm trying to sell to some few clients, that is resonating with me. So I'm doing that on my own. And other than this, I'm also resonating with another thing, which is the meetups of founders. So yeah, I do it every month, so it has its own timeline. I'm doing this every month, and every day almost it has its own timeline. The difference, the breakthrough that I wanted is just one service project, which can be some a basic $500 project, and I'm good to go with my life. I'm like, my life is sorted. But I know if that happens or not, but I am just not sorting out the value thing, the demand for my life. So that's where I'm creating demand for myself, so that others won't ignore. So I'm just doing these things and shape up something in the near future, and hopefully they become something, right? So with that, I am at the caterpillar stage. The cocoon stage is over, where I used to be a beginner and run many different things at one time, and I failed again and again and again. Right now, 3 things are strict, and one more thing is the part which I never shared with anyone, but I'm sharing with all the people on the podcast, that I'm part of this particular fellowship where I'm a Sexaholics Anonymous member, and yeah, I'm not going to talk more about it, but yeah, that's what's sticking to me. With this, I will end the episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll connect someday again tomorrow. Will that work for you? Join me.